You're a bit dirty. How's that? Right, I've got a new part. And that is this. This is a water pump pulley. And as you can see, these are rubberized. So I have this weird, almost like that noise, but like really fast and like jittery. I have that noise on the Pug. And I think what it is, with a bit of research that I did, is on the Prince engines, which I use in like the Minis and stuff, the rubber on this gets worn out and ends up cracking, just getting dry and everything. And then when it runs against the friction wheel and this just make that really tinny noise. I've changed the friction wheel obviously when we did the mainsail, so the next thing to do is this. These are cheap enough. I just think they're a bit of a pain in the ass to do. So I'm gonna hope that I can get the 3 bolts off. I imagine it'd be like an 8mm or something without having to take the wheel and the under tray off. So we're gonna take the other one off. As you can see, this one's brand new. It's nice and soft actually. So yeah, we'll see what the state of the other one is and go from there. I haven't had a look, but I imagine it's gonna be pretty tight because we're gonna try and cheat it. I don't want to take the wheel off, I don't want to take the arch liner off, I don't want to squeeze mine in there, so without too much hassle. I can release the tension of the friction drive without taking anything off. I can just do it. I just don't know if I can get a tool in there to undo the nuts. A couple other things I've checked, obviously, when you release the tension off the friction drive wheel, the actual water pump sounds really smooth. It's like there's no play in the actual water pump. It's purely just the wheel. And obviously, like I said, we've already changed the friction drive, so let me show you what we're doing. Got my gloves on. So here she is. We're looking somewhere in there. Let me see if we can get a light on. I'm not sure if you can see much at all, really. You can see the friction drive there, and then obviously the water pump sits. Where does it sit? There. So we can get you there. That thing right there. So I feel I can get. They look like 8mm. I just don't know how I'm going to get it out. I think I can get it off, but I don't think I can get it out. There's definitely a lot more space than in the Minis. I just feel like it's going to be a bit of a pain. It's annoying I haven't got an engine crane. I just hook it up here, take the engine mount off, and then it's right there. Let me figure something out. And with a bit of fiddling, here we go. And yep, as predicted, this is what happens with all of these. Yeah, and actually looks like it's got no bloody rubber left. Christ almighty. And this is a Daco one. So got a date. I don't know, there's a part number there if you want it. No dates or anything. Let's go match it up. The difference here, quite a big difference. I think on the Minis, you're definitely gonna struggle. I mean, yeah, you can see that I've cut myself already. It's doable without taking it off, but you can see the difference there, right? That is all dry, cracked. And in fact, it almost looks like there's, I don't know, it doesn't feel very smooth. And I think what's happening, oh, look there. I think what's happening is, as that friction drive's going over, because it's actually, the noise is coming from that friction drive. But I think as the friction drive is going over this, it's making a horrible like tinging noise. Almost like, it's really weird. It sounds like a rattle. Anyway, when this is not engaged on the engine, it's super quiet and it sounds amazing. So, and obviously the friction drive is still on the, it's touching the cam pulley, the crankshaft pulley, sorry. So I think it's something to do with this. The tricky bit is going to be trying to put this back in. I can't see anything, and this reason I haven't filmed anything. I can't see anything. I definitely can't show you anything, purely by feel, but this seems like you can almost get it in and just put it on that shaft. Once it's on there, then it's just going to be like turning it and trying to locate the bolts. We'll see. Definitely more space than the Minis, but yeah, these look the same, so I'm just going to get on. Okay, I think we are all on. I wonder if you can see the shiny part. Yeah, there you go. You can see it. I can't point to it, but it's in the middle of the screen. You can see the 2 bolts at the bottom. I've done that tensioner back up, I think. Let me just double check. Where is it? Yep, that's back up. So you can see here's where the little tension thing is. I can get it with my hands, and then obviously here is where the water pump is. And it's obviously all engaged at the moment, so let's go try to fire it up. I'm gonna leave you guys here so you can hear it. Water pump's engaged and it's very quiet. Obviously we had a cold start there, super loud, but all looks well. It's actually engaged, it's super quiet. Yeah, it's still engaged. That's crazy. So normally when you rev it, you could hear it a little bit. Nothing. Spot on. I knew it was something to do with that. So guys, we're actually, that's huge. No more oil leak. No more weird, strange noises. We've got power. No engine light, let me check. Yeah, no engine light. Idle. Yeah, idle's nice and smooth. Hell yeah. Oh, it's buttery smooth. Oh, I'm chuffed to bits with that, actually. I knew it was something to do with that. And a lot of the Mini guys, they'll tell you, oh, Mini released an, what do they call it? Something, a notice, a bulletin basically saying that the cracks on that pulley are fine. They're not fine. I mean, that job took me, I haven't got my watch from me at the moment. Oh, it's 5:30. Started at 5, so half hour. It's not bad. Yeah. Obviously, if you're getting your timing chain done and all that stuff, like doing the main seal, you're changing the tension anyway, you might as well just change the pulley. It's another 20 quid. And when you're down there, then it's obviously easier. If you get in a shop to do it, then literally, it's another 20 quid and what, 2 minutes labour to undo some bolts. But absolutely sound. Oh man, I'm buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. It's still engaged, it's super quiet. Last time it was so noisy. Yeah, if you see these cracks, which are actually so common, you see it all the time, just replace it, man. It's £22 for a brand new one. And it sounds buttery smooth now, wow. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. Currently on a test drive, I let the car cool down for a little bit, just made sure the bolts were tight, which they are. Just going for a little drive, so it's very quiet. I can't hear the tinging noise at all. I have got the spanner with me just in case anything changes. Not a spanner, a ratchet. Normally at like 2,500 plus RPM, you'll hear like the noise. This car, after not driving it for so long, it's great, but my God, it's hard to drive. I'll keep you updated. Got the windows down. You literally can't hear anything. It's super duper quiet. Man, I'm buzzing, absolutely buzzing. I'm just gonna keep it in third so you'll hear the RPM rise. All right. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. The turbo noise. I think mission success there. Wow, what a difference. So sunny, like summertime nowadays, this sort of time, the sun's bloody setting right in my eyes. But yeah, that is what I've got, ladies and gents. Nice and quick one. If you're having like a metallic, like, I don't know how you even describe it. It's almost like just a metallic vibrating or vibrance noise. Yeah, check your water pump pulley. It might just be cracked. Obviously, I've changed the tensioner as well, and the noise is still there. So I knew there wasn't a tensioner, which is a shame, really, because I've binned the old tensioner. Should have kept that. Anyway, yeah, just give it a go. Nice and easy to look. It's finicky to get into, but when you know where it is, just have a look. And then you can just pull the tension off that friction drive wheel. You can obviously move the pulley back and forth, see if it's got any play, rotate it freely because it's got no tension on it. And you can have a listen. Obviously, if it sounds grindy, it's probably the water pump you need to replace, not just the pulley. So In my case, everything was perfect except the condition of the outside of the pulley, so I just decided to replace it, and well, that fixed it. So guys, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Nice quick one. Yeah, other than that, like, subscribe, become a member, all the usual spiel, and I'll see you in the next one.